H2O stream. This is Martyn reporting for H2O Global News. At a time when water resources are under pressure, groundwater is a growing concern. We need to manage it better, and this requires gathering more data. Today's guest, Nicole Nally, the Asia Pacific Manager for Aquatic Informatics, has some great insights into how organisations can better capture and use groundwater data. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Martyn. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. It's a pleasure. So, to get things rolling, could you give us some background about yourself and Aquatic Informatics?
Sure, no problems at all. I love to talk all things water.
Sounds good.
Aquatic Informatics is an organisation which has developed an integrated water data management platform, and we work solely in the water space to promote the coordinated development and management of water, land, and related resources. It's important to note that we're a mission-based organisation, and that mission is to organise the world's water information and make it universally available and accessible to all. And this mission has driven tremendous growth in our company, Aquatic Informatics. And I myself have been working with the organisation for some 10 years now. I have 20 years experience within the water sector, from resource management to design and sustainability. And my role with Aquatic Informatics within the APAC region has helped me work collaboratively with customers and focus on bridging data within water utilities and the built environment to make more timely decisions.
Sounds fantastic. So you've got a lot of experience. So let's to move on. I mean, how have updates in sensor technology changed the way that groundwater data is managed?
So groundwater is a very hot topic at the minute. In the past, I'm sure your viewers will know that groundwater data was measured by hand by a dipstick, and groundwater was routinely monitored in not very consistent intervals, so maybe yearly or quarterly intervals. So such frequencies didn't allow for enough sufficient investigation for temporal dynamics of water quality. And since that time, the industry has moved to employing more sensors to collect more accurate data and more timely data. And that allows for continually monitoring sites that are sometimes hard to reach. So the new sensor technology that's out today is allowing for better connectivity to the cloud and allowing customers to access real-time data through real-time monitoring. Reliability and accuracy of that raw data is improving, but the real question that is that where and how will it be centralized?
Yes, I mean, obviously, you've got all this data. So how can organizations use and analyze the groundwater data, and what benefits can these advanced analytics bring?
Yeah, for sure. And I guess I was leading to that in my last answer. Really having the data, collecting that data from numerous monitored sites is one thing, but centralizing the data means that you have then a single source of truth. And the ability to do mass amounts of QA/QC, so quality assurance and quality control on that data, allowing for audibility to occur, to understand who's making changes to the data and when, and also allowing a customer or a user then to be able to provide more analytics on all of that data once it's centralized in one place.
Excellent. So I'll be moving on to your Aquarius product. I mean, what sort of groundwater data can it collect, and how does it help with quality assurance and quality control?
Yes, for sure. That's a great question. So our system, Aquarius, enables users to collect all sorts of water data that is pertinent to groundwater. So that could be logger information, bore depth, water quality information, and all of that data and metadata can be stored within Aquarius itself. That means within the one place, a customer can view all of that data there and then. The other great thing is, as I said before, once the data is centralized, it's very easy to do QA/QC on that groundwater data. We also have just launched a new tool called HydroCorrect, which will assist in further automating the QA/QC process. to ensure that you are only using the very best verified data.
Sounds fantastic. I mean, I like about your product is the way that it presents the data so easily for someone who's a non-technical person like me. So moving on from that is how does Aquarius turn groundwater data into value?
Right, so as I said before, once you've been able to store all the data in one place, you are then able to do analytical analysis on that data. So groundwater scientists can make calculations on the groundwater field measurements on the fly without having to take that data out elsewhere, and be able to therefore inform stakeholders of drawdowns in near real time.
That's fantastic. I mean, let's open the question up. I mean, what is the future of advanced analytics for groundwater data? What does it look like?
Yes, that's a great question, and I'm sure your viewers are really looking for a great answer for that. What I can say is that from my work with many customers in this region, I understand that groundwater plays an important ecological role in directly and indirectly supporting terrestrial and surface water aquatic systems. And so with Aquarius, a customer can view both surface water data and groundwater data all at the same time, at the same place, and see how one site might interact with these two systems. So we can see how higher levels of nutrients in the surface water may therefore affect groundwater ecosystems and the freshwater supply bubble. So having those analytics there and being able to combine different sets of data types allows you to have better insight into your data.
Sounds fantastic. I mean, certainly having everything in one place is the next big step forward for groundwater data. So yes, that's been very interesting. I've enjoyed listening to you. So I'd like to thank you for telling us more about your product, and also I'd like to thank our customers for listening. So thank you. This is Martyn for H2O Global News, and thank you very much, Nicole.
Thanks for having me, Martyn.
No problem at all. Likewise.